Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh here, back with another Boston Celtics related video. I haven't done one of these in a while, but if you're new to the channel, I mostly I don't do visuals. It's just kind of like a mini podcast almost. So if you're watching, just sit back, relax, listen to me talk. But so rumor has it that the Celtics would maybe be interested in Pelicans guard Jrue Holiday. So rumor has it that the Celtics are potentially interested in Jrue Holiday. So I'm going to be going over, would it make sense and how realistic the odds are that the Celtics actually make a move for Jrue Holiday. So before we get really into it, let's just kind of go over the player Jrue Holiday is. Jrue Holiday averaged last year 19.1 points per game, 4.8 rebounds, and nearly 7 assists. But on top of that, he's also one of the best defensive guards in the league and also averaged 1.6 steals per game and almost a block per game, which is pretty good for a guard. And he's just one of the better perimeter defenders in the league. He also shot over 35% from three and over 45% from the field. Now, why would the Celtics want Jrue Holiday? Well, he would give them guard depth, that's for sure. If you acquire Jrue Holiday, you then have Kemba Walker, Marcus Smart, Jrue Holiday, Romeo Langford, Brad Wanamaker, assuming they keep him, all those guys. It would make sense to add another ball handler, though. Like, I've seen a lot of people say, Celtics should trade for a big, why do they need another guard? And I somewhat agree with that, but, you can, the more ball handlers, the better, especially one like Jrue Holiday who can also defend. Here's the problem, though. If they were to do this, they would need to give up a piece, and they would also probably have to package some of their picks. So as everyone knows, the Celtics have 3 first-round picks in this next draft, one of them being 14, just at the end of the lottery. So one idea is that, the Pelicans are actually looking for another lottery pick. Likely in exchange for Jrue Holiday. So what they could do is package most of their picks because they don't want 3 rookies. The Celtics are not coming out of this draft with 3 new rookies. There's no way. Or if they do, they're going to end up trading some of them. There's just no way. So here's the deal. I think the Celtics could potentially move up, package all 3 of their picks into one, and trade them with someone else to move up. And then they would flip that pick to someone else for a player. Now, that would work out in this potential Pelicans deal for Jrue Holiday. But there's also another problem. They're going to have to give up some salary as well. And they don't have a lot of middle salary players. Really, the best middle salary guy they have is Marcus Smart. And there's no way they're giving him up. He's the heart and soul of the team. So that would really either leave Kemba Walker or Gordon Hayward. Now, it wouldn't really make sense to trade Kemba Walker, but you could see them trading Gordon Hayward. And I'm not one of those dumb fans that wants to trade Gordon Hayward any chance they get. He's a 17-8 player who's also a solid defender. Guys like that don't grow on trees. Hayward is valuable to the team, but I would deal him in the right trade. And this is one that I would maybe consider because Jrue Holiday is a very, very good player. I mean, so is Hayward, but I feel like when you're talking about the Celtics, they're kind of loaded at wing. I mean, yeah, they're kind of loaded at guard too, but you can never have enough guards. But if you have too many guys that just need the ball too much and all that, that's not very good. Hayward is someone I think needs his touches to be able to actually make a lot of impact. Now, he is a good playmaker. That's one of the good things about him. You don't hear him complain too much, but there have been rumblings that he wants out of Boston. If that's true, well, then I would totally make this trade because Jrue Holiday is someone that, is kind of a Gordon Hayward type teammate, just he plays a different position. Trading Kemba Walker wouldn't make sense because you're a year into a 4-year deal you gave him, unless his knee injury is something that is being very understated and Danny's trying to do another one of his dump-offs like he did in the Isaiah Thomas for Kyrie Irving trade. That could be possible. Maybe they just feel like Jrue is a better fit and Kemba just isn't a good enough defender for them to make it far enough in the playoffs. That could definitely be the case, although I'd hate to see Kemba go because I think Kemba is a better offensive player than Jrue Holiday. On the other hand, though, it's understandable for Celtics fans to be frustrated with Kemba Walker's offensive performance in the playoffs, especially in the last two rounds. That dude just could not make a shot to save his life, it seemed like. Now, Jrue Holiday doesn't have too much playoff experience either, but, you know, it's like if you are to do the deal, like I'm saying that's why you would do the deal. You feel like Jrue Holiday is just a better fit in the long run. So, would I make this trade if I were Danny Ainge? Honestly, I would say no, just because I feel like it doesn't thread the needle that much. So I would say no, but if they did make the move, I wouldn't be like totally upset at it. But either way, the Celtics need to find something to do with these three picks they have. They either need to move up or make a trade because they have too many players that they're already invested in on roster. They had, what, 3 or 4 rookies last year that are still with the team. Now, they could always get rid of them too, but you just really don't want that kind of mess on your hands. So I would look into the trade, but I wouldn't make a trade just to make a trade. So unless it's for a big man, I think that's what the Celtics need. Just the problem is there isn't a ton available. Now, if they do make a trade for a big man like Hayward for Miles Turner, which has been a rumored one, I will make a video on that. But yeah, Celtics fans, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this potential move. But that's it for next time, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.